Hello everyone, my name is the Rad Man, and we are here for another episode of PC Building Simulator. So if you remember, last episode we figured out we needed to replace this CPU, and we also needed to upgrade the graphics card and the CPU in this PC. So we already have them ordered, and I was waiting for a job to come in, which one finally did that we can actually take. So we're going to accept a diagnose and fix job, and then order the parts and call it a night. There we go. Here we go. Come on, let's see what we can do. So we only have about $1,000 right now, but hopefully we can get some more, because I'm thinking instead of buying another tool when we have money again, I'm thinking about buying this cupboard so that I can buy more cases off of PC Bay while they're cheap. At least that's what I'm thinking right now. Anyway, let's get these two replaced. Come on. Wait, what? Take off the lock. Thank you. Wouldn't even let me have the option to remove the lock for some reason. That was a little bit weird. Okay, we better put in the processor because I don't actually know which graphics card I was supposed to put in this, because we have a few new ones. Okay, we're good, that'll work, and now we just need to put the cooler on. I think it just had one of these, because we only had, oh yeah, it did. Okay, there we go, start her up. Did I install 3D Mark on you already? If I was smart, I would have, and I did. Nice, run you. Okay, then take you out. You're gonna be broken. Such an expensive chip to just break by getting it hit with an axe. Oh, someone needs to teach this guy what not to do. Which, are you kidding me? I really forgot the stupid thermal paste. Okay, there we go. Now we know the CPU has thermal pastes. Okay, good. Start. And let's get these side panels back on. Nice. Very good, very good. And now it can go. Then let's figure out what's wrong with this computer. Okay, start. Okay, that's always a good sign when it won't even hook up. So that means we better check the power supply just to be sure. Okay. I did not need to unhook that cable, but I unhooked it anyway. You are right in the way of the cable I need to unplug, my friend. Okay, and then just this tiny little cable. Ah, there we go. Okay, let's get this part out of here. Please be the power supply. That's a very easy fix. Yes! We even have a power supply that's better than it, which is good because that means we might not have to. That means we don't have to wait for a replacement, which is always good. Okay, will you boot? Yes! Okay, that's good. I like it when it's that easy of a fix. Especially when we all... What? What do you mean? It was a 700... It was a 600 watt power supply, and we put in a 6... What? I put in a 6... Okay, this doesn't make any sense. I put in a 650 watt power supply. Don't tell me it's just because of the brand of power supply. Because if so, that's bull crap. I put in... It was a 600 watt power supply. This is stupid. Fine, we're gonna buy a 750 watt power supply just because we're gonna make $400 off it, and we know that's the only part that's broken because it booted since. So scrap you, you stupid. This game sometimes is annoying. Because I was pretty sure that the only thing it checked was whether or not the wattage was as good or higher, but maybe it checked something that I didn't account for, just so it can annoy me. Okay, oh, my electricity bill. Yes, I will pay $180. I will also accept this. And no, I will not give you a 3D Mark score, sorry. Upgrade please, no. You can do it. There we go. No. No, no, no. Not doing that, sorry. So did it tell us inferior parts? That is just so bizarre. It should be a better PSU, but apparently it's not. Whatever, we're ordering a 700 watt power supply, and if it says that part's inferior, I'm gonna say that it's probably bugged. I better order the stupid part. Yeah, order it. Okay, there we go. Hopefully this works. What job is it? If it's this job that must be completed today, we're going to be in trouble if this doesn't work. Yeah, this job has to be done today. So if this doesn't work, we're going to be in some serious trouble. Okay, now we just got missing cables, but I'm still a little bit mad at this because it basically made me overpay by $140. Because as you guys know, I don't usually count the cost if it's a part from a computer I've taken apart in the past. So I basically just spent actually it's 170 I guess with shipping, but still. You know, I'll still make money off it, but not as much as I would have, which is annoying. Okay, diagnose and fix. It's probably either a CPU or a motherboard then. Yeah, no CPU. Let's shut you off. We'll also just check the RAM because it pays to check stuff like RAM. Good. Okay, let's get a new one of you ordered. 1300X, do we have one of those? No, we have 1200s, but no 1300s. Okay, so we just need the 1300X, and then I'll really quickly check. Oops, that was supposed to be 1300. Nice. And then I'll also check the hard drive real quick because it would stink to order one problem. Okay, if it's got a beauty panel, that means we just have to take off this mount. See, I'm kind of learning occasionally. Just unplug, there we go. Okay, let's take it out. It's probably not broken. Yep, it's good. Okay, put you back in, reconnect everything. Okay, so all we're waiting for now is a replacement. So this is pretty much done for now. Okay, this one we know what we're replacing, which unfortunately one of them is the motherboard, but I took the job, so it's entirely my fault that I'm putting myself through this. Unplug, unplug, come on, unplug, 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 take you out, and you are, oh, you're only a 4 GB, nice, that means that'll be easy to replace, and you are a, yeah, there's no way we have that in stock, except if the sockets are the same, we could potentially not have to buy a new one if this is a nicer, because we just bought this off PCBay. Yeah, the socket isn't the same, so we need a Z170 Fortune-X. Z170 Fortune-X. A little bit on the expensive side, but that'll kind of equal out since we don't have to pay for replacement RAM. Let's collect this money. Nice, that's good. Hey, Sure. Starting a new, so I'll write it on. Takes too long to do it on my. Holy cow! I cannot believe that you would write an entire blog on your phone. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, under $500. That is pretty easy. I could actually spend as much money as I wanted, because in one of the other episodes, I figured out that if you don't do this before you spend the money, it doesn't actually keep track of what's going for what. So let's just spend less than $500. So we can literally use this motherboard that we've had sitting here for a while, which uses the AM4 socket, which I'm sure we have one that uses AM4, yeah. So we'll just stick one of our garbage ones of these in. Graphics card will just stick probably the WinForce, whatever's the bottom of the barrel. We'll stick it with 2 GB of RAM. We'll probably buy a crap storage just because I don't want to use up a nice storage on that computer. We'll just find the cheapest. Wrong sorting way, thank you. Buy a 120 GB because he's just writing on it. He's not going to need much. And then power supply, we'll just stick him with one of these we already own. Cooler, we do have an AM4. Yeah, we have an AM4. Slightly nicer of a cooler than I'd like to use, but you know, we'll just take one of these. Case fans, he only needs one. Which, speaking of which, let's go to PC Bay. 8 GB stick for 96 will work. That for 26 will work. And I'll buy some of these cases because by the time they get here, I'm planning on having this cabinet to put them in. But for the meantime, we will also need to buy a case just because we don't have any on hand. So we'll just buy that. I'm pretty sure is pretty much the cheapest case they have that still works with a standard standard motherboard. So I think we should be good for him. Come on, go back to the shop. Okay, let's check out. Yeah, so even if it was tracking that, we wouldn't have even spent more than $500, which is awesome. And now we just need to wait for tomorrow, when all the parts get here to fix everything. Okay, here we go. Nice. Okay, you actually got to sit here. I don't have room for you yet because I haven't built this third one. So let's do this one. I will at least screw in the new motherboard. We probably won't fully assemble it yet because I think this other one needed to run 3D Mark. No, it just was diagnosed. Okay, we can actually just get it out of here then. This one is easy. It's just replacing the CPU. Good. Close. Thermal paste. And we'll just stick one of these on it because I think that's what it had on it. Nice. Should boot up just fine now. Put this side panel on. Then the PSU mount. And then this. Nice. It's done. I love it when things go this well. Stick you here. Get the build ticket. Stick it there. We'll do that in a minute. But first let's get this one done and shipped out. Okay, open everything. Get our processor, get it stuck back in. Okay, good. Get a cooler on there. Nice. Put our RAM. I think he just was using 4 GB. Yes. Nice. Okay, we didn't have to actually take his storage out or his power supply. But we do need to get his graphics card. Wait, what was broken in here? Oh yeah, his broken RAM, okay. I was like, what was that? That's not good. But it was all okay because I was looking at the wrong thing. Okay, connect everything back together. Start her up. And stick the side panel and PCI lock back on, then we're done. Very nice. I love it when things go this smoothly. Now comes the big challenge, or should I say, not really too big of a challenge actually, because I mean, I've built in this case often enough to know what I need to do. Okay, I think we're gonna just use one of the garbage ones. We'll have to check what's the most garbage thing we own so we don't put something too good in this case. Because he wants the absolute cheapest computer we can build. I will happily oblige. Oblige. I can't speak today. Okay, standoffs go in, screws go in. Nice. Okay, let's give him those zippity-doo-dah 2 gigabytes of RAM. Here you go. Give him the wonderful, extremely powerful Ryzen 3 quad-core 1200. I actually said the name right. I did not think I'd do that. And get the CPU cooling, stick this on, get the hard drive, stick that in, close this, power supply, this one. Okay, and now let's check what the worst graphics card in the game is, because I'm pretty sure we have one of whatever it is. The GeForce 1030 OC 2G. Okay. There it is. There it is, the worst card in the game. We do have one. And it is gone as of now. Wonderful. Oh, yeah, see, because it thinks that we spent $485. I'm going to have to actually be really careful about that. Because it thinks I spent $485 on this. And not anywhere near that amount was for him. Most of that was actually for other people's stuff that I was buying. So I might have to remember in the future, if I'm custom building a PC, to have it on its own ticket thing. Oh yeah, it's a new computer, so it does need a boot drive. Get that stuck in there. And anyway, let's get this sucker put back together now that we're done with it. That was really, really cheap. Because I think the only thing we paid for was the case and what else did we pay for? Not the power supply. Oh yeah, the hard drive, that's what it was. I was like, what was it? Hard drive, of course. Okay, good. Stick you on, then get you out the door. Very, very good. Okay, you sit here. Let's get you all turned in. Collect, good. Collect, go away. Collect, discard. Discard. Sure, I'll do that for you. No, I will not do that for you. Or that. Or that. I have one simple requirement. No stupid 3D mark score. Except, thank you. Need fix. Sure, whatever. Okay, yes. I really hope that he has like the world's worst CPU, and I'm not gonna have to buy a really nice CPU for him. Okay, nice. We got a cooler. We can always use more coolers. They're wonderful. Okay, lights back on. Let's get this one just in case, because we can usually get the diagnose and fix ones out in one day if we're careful about it. Okay, that's good that it does boot, but there's no CPU. Let's see exactly what you have under the hood. Okay, you have a i760. Wow, that's a really nice CPU. 6700K, 250 bucks for that thing. Yeah. Well, for now, since that's expensive, we'll check his memory and we'll check his hard drive. Because those are the only other things that could be causing issues at this point. Since it did give us that error. Which automatically means the graphics card and power supply are working. which is wonderful. Okay, 3 terabyte. You good, you good. Yes. Another only CPU, even though it is on the more expensive side. I guess that's better than having multiple things wrong with it. Okay, so you're dead in the water until tomorrow anyway. And what about you? You just need one more stick of that crap RAM, which I can happily give you. Good. And then we need to check what CPU you have. Okay, you have a Pentium G4500. I think I have something better than that. Yes, okay, we do have a 45. That's like only like centimeters better. Whoops. That's like only centimeters better, but I think this will count. It does. That's very good, actually. Now let's get some thermal paste and get everything back together since you need to run 3D Mark. Have to wait a minute. Okay, stick you on there. Boink. And get 3D Mark stuck on this bad boy. Okay. You can go back on. Very nice. 3D Mark. Okay, we'll switch you out with this one since you're gonna be sitting there running 3D Mark for a minute. Good. You good to restart? Yes. Okay, what were you? Oh yes, upgrade graphics card and RAM. 960 gaming 2G. I think we will actually have to buy a new one in this case. Because I do always have that one. Okay, let's not actually take that out for now. That would be a better idea. Okay, so how many of those 2 gig sticks do I have? Only one more. I think I do have some that'll add up to be 8 gigs. If I finagle with it a bit. Oh, or we just have an 8 gig stick laying around. That also works. Okay, so we have a 960 gaming 2G LE. Let's see how that compares to everything else. 960 gaming 2G LE. Okay guys, sorry about that, I just had to check something. Realized I forgot. I promised someone I'd put something in the oven and then totally forgot about it. Wait a second, we have a 960 gaming 2G. Were you a 2G or... Oh, you were a 2G LE. Darn it. Wait a second. Oh no, the 2Gs are better than 2G LEs. I got that backwards. Okay, that means we can just pop this one in and it'll be done. Okay, plug it in. Yes! Okay. What I'm gonna do is I have to go do something actually, so I'm gonna run 3D Mark on this computer, and then next episode we'll return these 2 computers and also diagnose what's wrong with this guy's computer. So, thank you guys for watching. My name is the Rad Man. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye!